Okay, so welcome back. If you are here from the previous video and getting this extended reading on these two messages that came out here, your person says, you really hurt me and I am so sorry I hurt you. I want to see what is going on with that, where they're coming from. Get into the tarot for that one and let us see. You really hurt me. How did you hurt this person? Seven of Pentacles. You walked away. You left something unfinished. But there is some disappointment with that. So it's like, I feel like you walked away and they were waiting for you to come back. They did not, I guess they didn't take it very seriously. Like, almost like they thought you were playing a game or maybe throwing a tantrum, like, oh, she'll be back. Because this may have been like a little pattern that they had and you chose to break the pattern, break the cycle, where it's more like going back and forth. You may have said that you're done with this person in the past, and then a few days later reached out, etc. And they were not expecting you to be serious this time. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles. All right, so this is like you grounding your energy. You went out and did something on your own. You became very, it's like you're successful in what you're doing. You're self-sufficient. So you may have left this person behind because they were not giving to you. They were not meeting your needs. They were not pouring into you. It's like you chose you because you were disappointed. It's like the relationship was not progressing. The amount of effort you were pouring into them, into this person, it's almost like they were breadcrumbing you. You were pouring your all and trying to move this relationship forward. You were expecting more out of this connection because like you feel the connection, you know, like this connection is meant to go far. There's so much love here. So it was disappointing as to like the output, what was coming out of it. So you may have been invested and that person was one foot in, one foot out, not sure if they want to be invested. But from the previous reading, you do know that they were scared of the intensity of the feelings. They were not sure what this relationship was or what this connection was, because like love cannot come this quick. And they had some things they had to work through, like some patterns, because there's like, well, I sabotage things. Why do I always do this? Like when I care about someone, I somehow find a way to ruin it. It's giving someone, it's like they're scared of being happy, scared of actually getting what it is that they want, because it's like, if I get this, if I feel this, and they're scared of allowing themselves to be happy, because then there's the possibility of losing it. It's like, well, I don't know what to do if I lose this. I don't want to be happy and have it taken away from me. So it's like they rather not feel it, not experience it, than to experience the loss of it. Which, I mean, I've heard the saying, better to have loved and lost than to have not loved at all. But for that person, they think the opposite. They would rather not love at all, just so they don't have to feel the pain of losing. So I'm getting some avoidance behavior, and you may have just gotten tired of it and chosen you this time. Ten of Cups, yeah. So this relationship was meant to be. It's like you saw this, right? It was very harmonious. The two of you, like, you were in sync, you match each other, you are meant for each other. It's almost like when the two of you are together, it's almost like a celestial event. Your energy, right? It's like it cleared up the darkness, brought light into the darkness. It was just a very beautiful connection, very fulfilling, because 10, it's everything. It's a very fulfilling connection. You felt it, so energetically it was there. The potential for that was there. You knew this is, so let's say on a different timeline, this is what your connection is, this is what your relationship is. But in that timeline, this timeline, your person was not choosing that. So it was very disappointing, unfulfilling for you. And you decided you wanted to be happy. You chose happiness. You chose yourself because they were not choosing you. So it's like you walked away from this connection. And that could be another thing too, why they took you saying you're done or you leaving for granted. Thought that you would come back eventually because of this 10 of Cups. You all have this amazing connection to them, like you would never walk away from that. The Hierophant. See, this Hierophant is in the dark. He's under the star. Very skewed perception, misguided perception here. There's wisdom, but it's like misguided. So this is like poor conditioning, negative conditioning. They have these ideas, these beliefs, maybe even like social conditioning and stuff about commitment and love, etc. So what I'm getting here is rigid thoughts, but more so toxic behavior, toxic thoughts, toxic ideas. Okay, so they say, I'm sorry that I hurt you. You have Temperance, the Ace of Cups, and 5 of Cups. So they do want to apologize. They're hoping that you all could move past this stuff, the past. But again, this is giving patterns. They're very much ashamed of their behavior and the patterns that they have been engaging in terms of relationship. Whenever there's something new and beautiful, they fall back into these negative patterns. And what I was saying is this love between the two of you, it was new, it was beautiful, but it was so complete, so full, so fulfilling. It was scary for this person. It was overwhelming. And they did what they do, what they normally do, they revert to. They acted out of fear and they sabotaged this connection like they always do. So they do want to fix things. Nine of Cups, yeah. So this person knows they had this pattern and they have been working on it. They know when it comes to their wish fulfillment, their happiness, what makes them happy, the things they want the most, right? They tend to sabotage that. And you were that for them. You showed up, and it's just they were not prepared for you showing up. So they panicked and did what they do best. They ran, they sabotaged it. Because they couldn't allow themselves to be happy. out of fear that you would abandon them or they would lose it. So it's like they abandoned you first. Yeah, this is like very messed up. Like this person had a lot of healing to do. This could have been a result of like past relationships where they got hurt and now they felt like they have to protect themselves. But it's like that's not very conducive to a healthy relationship, because now you're going into this new relationship ready for battle. It's like you're treating this person as the enemy, and that's not gonna work for a relationship, at least not a healthy one. Four of Cups, yeah. They certainly sabotaged it. You are everything this person was praying for. But they acted like they were not interested. And they chose lesser options. I feel less threatening options. I guess relationships that did not require them to be vulnerable or really put their heart at risk of getting hurt. Death. Yeah. They hurt you. They caused an end to this connection. And this, yeah, they hurt you, but it wasn't all bad. Because I feel for you, that forced you into transformation, but it also forced them into a place of transformation. It's like the pain of the separation, of the hurt, it forced you to focus on you and heal yourself and love yourself. Give yourself the love that this person was refusing to give you, to heal that wound within yourself. But it's like the separation from you, once you decided to pull your energy back and use it for yourself, they felt the absence of your energy, which forced them into healing and transformation as well. So yeah, it sucked, it hurt, but it served a purpose. It's almost like it was meant to happen this way. It's like the universe saying, I made you uncomfortable, otherwise you would not have moved. The Lovers. Yes. So this is a beautifully, divinely guided connection. And the pain of the separation, it transformed the both of you. So I'm getting there is a reunion coming. The two of you are coming back together, but in a new energy, a healthier energy, something that will like help you sustain this relationship and take it to this full, beautiful connection, synchronized connection that it's meant to be. Where you're all very supportive of each other. You're not with each other because you have this need. You're choosing to be with each other, right? It's not like codependent. You know, when I talk about, as I just said, codependent, when you said you really hurt me, I feel this person's behavior, that may have been what they were trying to do. May not have used it in those terms, but trying to keep you hooked. It's like breadcrumbing you, giving you just enough affection to keep you around, but not enough to meet your needs. So it's almost like creating this need within you. So it's like you're not gonna leave them. They're guaranteeing that you're not gonna leave them because you want more from them. You want their love. So it's like giving you just enough to keep you hooked. But you finally decided that enough was enough. and they did not see that coming. Again, with the patterns, this may have worked for them in past relationships, giving them the upper hand, and that was not the case with you. Nine of Pentacles, yes. You chose to be single. You walked away, and it's like they see you thriving, and even with you choosing to be single, they probably still didn't believe it. I still thought, hey, she's gonna be coming back. But it's like, to their horror, you were thriving, you were doing better, you're doing well without them, and they're like, no, she's really not coming back. Okay. So they do want a happy family with you, this happy home and everything. They see that with you. But it's like they thought they were just gonna keep playing these games and keep you around without committing to you because they were scared. So it's like they didn't want to let you go, but they didn't want to give you what you needed. They didn't want to love you the way you wanted to be loved or you needed to be loved, because that requires vulnerability from them. But they also know they didn't want to lose you. The Star here. There's certainly a lot of healing that needs to happen. A lot of stuff is going to be revealed. But there is hope, a lot of hopeful energy surrounding this. So let's see what's happening. Let's see what action is happening. Yeah, we got Judgment. And the High Priestess. So someone's finally getting on their path, but it's like I feel like they've been under judgment for what they did, but they do want to make things right and fix your connection. This separation though has certainly been healing on a spiritual level, and it's all part of your spiritual path is what I'm getting. But yep, the High Priestess again. Wow. Okay. The Hangman. Okay, my throat like really, really itchy. And my ear. Okay. Whew. Third chakra activation. Okay. Somebody is they got a lot to say. There's a lot of communication that's coming. Oh my gosh. Whew. Yeah, there's a lot. It's like a lot of delayed communication. It's almost like this person's been planning or trying to figure out the best way to say it. They're really nervous. It's like not wanting to mess things up, or like say the wrong thing to upset you. Okay, Page of Swords. Yep, communication coming in, but they're coming. It's not, I'd say shy, but like unsure type energy. This is a little bit out of character for this person, because you may know them as a very confident person, outgoing, but it's like with you it's slightly different. The show of bravado is not there. They're uncertain. This is new territory for this person, but it's also because they are very invested in the outcome of this communication. They know what they want. They want this relationship with you. They want this future with you. They know, hey, I have already messed up. I messed up big in the past, and I don't want to do that. So with the High Priestess, especially that coming out twice, I do feel like whatever healing they've gone through, spiritual transformation, they do realize the nature of your relationship, of your connection, and they don't want to risk that. They don't want to lose that. They don't want to mess it up. So they're trying to be very cautious. That's why they're coming in this Page energy. Whew. Wheel of Fortune. Yep. They're coming in to turn things around. Things are turning around. Oh, we got the Knight of Swords. This person, where there was no movement, they weren't doing anything. They're coming all the action, all of it. Okay. And their energy might come in a little bit aggressive. Oh, very shocking. little bit aggressive. Just because they're trying to show this show of bravado and confidence, almost like, oh my gosh, let me just say this before I lose my confidence to say it. So they might just blurt it out, and it may come out in a jumbled mess. It might put their foot in their mouth a little bit, and you're just like, whoa, what are you saying? So resist the urge to get upset with them. Realize this is uncomfortable for them. This is new territory, new ground. But they're making an effort. They do want you all to move forward, move past this. They may have gone through a divorce that they're still recovering from, or something like that, recovering from a past relationship. So yeah, it's gonna require some patience, but yeah. So this is your reading, and I will see you next time.